He lost twice the first time he was in PFL.
Okay.
He lost 2 in a row.
Okay, well, point is, he's on a decline, you know. He needs a pretty good win.
And he could give you the opportunity since he is a big name. Why not give you the opportunity?
Same management. It's not hard to make.
Yeah.
That's a good fight.
Pretty good fight.
Yeah. No, and that's one thing I saw when we saw it at the weigh-ins.
Y'all sized each other up, right?
No, he didn't size me, but I was like, man, I could take this guy.
Tito Deo, shots fired.
Welcome back to another episode of Anstale. Thank you all for viewing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Click that red button. The best is yet to come. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia, joined by our co-host, Nelson Garcia. And today's special guest is an FIU graduate, an undefeated MMA fighter signed with PFL, Professional Fighters League. He is 7-0 with 5 of his 6 stoppages being in the first round. We have the prodigy, Elvin Espinoza. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Happy to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, it's been a while since I seen you, brother.
Yeah, man. It was like 4 years since I seen you.
Well,
right?
look, this is my boy Nelson, my co-host.
Yeah.
That's Elvin, man. Be careful, because
You gotta be careful, man.
he's gonna slam you on your head, bro.
I don't want that.
So, bro, man, you told me before you got here you were training kids and stuff. So you're still working and training, still working and fighting.
Yeah, doing private lessons, teaching classes at Bushido Muay Thai, and you gotta make money somehow.
Right. Facts. Yeah, because once you're not fighting, you gotta make money.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that you're staying in the gym.
Yeah.
You're learning new things from it. Even the kids can show you something. You'll be surprised. So that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
actually, sometimes when you're teaching, you like kind of like low key teach yourself something. You're like, damn, I peeped something new. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That's
or anything
awesome,
I want to work on, I'll teach them so I can like learn it more,
Right.
dissect it and stuff.
Facts. Yeah, and you could like recollect that and train it later too. So
yeah.
that's awesome, bro. And how long have you been training kids at the gym now, bro?
Kids and adults, so like.
Well, have you? Yeah, training.
2 or 3 years. Been doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're an FIU graduate. What did you graduate in?
Exercise science.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I was supposed to go to a PT school. It's either go pro fighting or
Right, yeah.
or become a doctor.
You can't fight if you have to do all that studying and stuff, bro.
So I'm like, let me try out fighting and see how far I go. And
how many years did that take you to get? 4 years, right?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
A lot of dedication, man. You fighting in between, trying to get that degree. Were you working full time as well when you were doing that? So you were working full time.
And you were fighting amateur.
Yeah.
That says a lot, man. That's hard.
Wow. Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, but I remember towards like, because when we met, you were like, you weren't an amateur champ yet.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But towards the end, you started doing your thing. You were wiping them out quick. I remember that.
Yeah. I was
lit.
there, and then that was 2016. I got my belt. Yeah. And then after that was 3 years amateur champion.
Yeah, you were like kingpin, bro.
Yeah.
Wiping them out.
I still haven't lost yet then.
Let me ask a question on your background. I know like you're pretty all around. You have good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, you have good hands. What would you like qualify yourself as, like an MMA fighter? You stand up, you're like, what would you consider yourself?
More of a grappler. More of a grappler, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because most of your fights, you end up grappling, submitting them in the first round.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get my hands better, striking.
So that's your foundation, the grappling.
Yeah, grappling.
What got you into MMA in the first place? Because I know you started late in the game. You started at 19.
Yeah.
So what gave you that drive to like be an MMA fighter?
I just started watching UFC, and then I'm like, man, I think I could do this. I just wanted to do it, and then I was doing it for fun.
But you wrestled your senior year in high school.
Yeah, I wrestled my senior in high school, but I was a volleyball player.
Oh
I
shit!
played volleyball in high school. Yeah.
That's like a 180, bro.
Big 180. Because I played baseball in middle school, but I got in a car accident and I hurt my shoulder, so I had to stop playing. I couldn't throw.
You were a pitcher, or?
I was a shortstop and third base.
Yeah, okay.
And then when I got to high school, my friends were like, "Yo, try volleyball. We get to skip class." So I jumped
why not?
in.
Shit.
And yeah. So
that's a good reason.
That is a good reason. Like, yo, you get to skip class, and they'll give us passes and stuff. So.
What high school did you go to?
Miami Sunset.
Miami Sunset.
Yeah. So I started playing volleyball for 4 years, and then my senior year, it was like my last year, so I wanted to try wrestling, and I ended up going 4-4. I only did 8 matches, and I did good. Like my first match, I won in 30 seconds, but I freaked out because the guy was jacked. It was a jacked dude, and I never knew cutting weight.
But you're pretty jacked yourself.
Yeah, he's jacked, yeah.
But not in high school.
Not in high school.
You were scrawny?
I was like skinny fat. And then I was 170.
You were like a chubby.
Chubby
look.
Yeah, so I was 170 and had to cut to 160. And the guys at 160 in wrestling are...
But prior to that, did you have any street fights?
Never.
No.
Never been in a street fight.
Oh, you never been in a street fight?
Been in a street
to
fight.
this date?
Yeah, to this day.
Well, shit.
I mean, bro.
I wouldn't blame the other people, man. But some people they might not know you, but
bro,
shit, when you get down,
but you can tell his personality, like he's a good person.
you
you're
can
a
tell,
chill dude. You're like, you're not really here to bully people and stuff. You're just trying to get paid for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get paid.
That's the smart way to do it, man. Get paid for it. Why not?
Yeah.
Shit. Throw punches for free, nah. Get hit for free, nah, man. You gotta get paid.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah, bro. So hey, let me ask you a question, man. How did you go about getting signed to PFL, man? That was a pretty big move in your career, your life.
When they gave me the call, I was 2 weeks out. 2 weeks like notice. They gave me the call. I was actually going downstairs to go eat pizza at work. I was at work and I'm going downstairs and I worked at Baptist Hospital.
Okay.
So I was like a cardiovascular assistant.
Yeah, I remember you had like the burgundy scrubs and stuff.
So there I was going downstairs at work and then I get a FaceTime. Hey, can you make weight to 155 in 2 weeks? And I'm like, yeah, sure. What promotion? He's like, oh, PFL. I'm like, how much are they paying? It's 20 grand if you win. So, and I was 185 at that time.
Oh, but wait, hold up. I have to jump in that because in boxing is a little different. In boxing, you have your purse. That's your purse, win or lose. So in MMA, you...
No, it was 10. So 10,000 to fight, 10,000 to win.
Okay.
But
we're gonna win. But if you, facts. But you don't win, you only get 10.
Yeah, 10 and 10.
Oh, that's interesting. That's actually a pretty good, that's a pretty good,
it motivates you, man.
Pay rate, because you're gonna come hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm sure the other guy was probably like, shit, I want that 20. You know?
Yeah. No, so the opponent they gave me was somebody I knew. So I thought they were gonna say I didn't want to fight him because we're friends, but it was like we both had to take the shot. So I thought he was gonna say yeah. He ended up saying no to me. So I ended up fighting another teammate of his. But at the beginning,
so you said yes, he said no.
Yeah, I said yeah, he said no, and he had a better record. He was 10-2.
Oh yeah,
and I was 5-0 at the time.
Ah man, that undefeated record is dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
That's a threat to anybody.
No, but they told me the price. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna take this fight.
Yeah,
so I assumed I thought he was gonna take it.
And that check they give it to you right away.
So yeah,
it's a process.
So no, once you walk out of the ring, they
get that check.
You get 2 checks.
You feel like, whoa, that 20.
Yeah, that's the same in boxing as well.
Yeah.
But that's good, bro. That tells you right there that the money in MMA is.
So you made 20 bands in how long? It was like what, 3 rounds, 5 rounds? What was it?
That's cool that you're pretty.
You knocked him out.
Yeah, I submitted him.
He got rid of him in 1. Bro.
That's easy bread right there, bro.
Rear naked choke, right?
Yeah.
I saw the fight. I shouted you out and everything on IG. I remember. I mean, I've seen like majority of your fights. The ones I haven't seen is because I haven't been able to find the link.
Yeah.
But I've tuned into all of your fights, and yeah, like you said, bro, you're a grappler, bro.
Yeah.
You go straight into wrestling, you take them down, and you get the back.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of skills to you, bro. You have a lot of skills to you, and the crazy thing is that you started this sport at 19 years old, so you had you were tight on time.
Yeah.
And you had to acknowledge, you had to like suck in all this knowledge in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
That's dope. So let's go back to you started MMA at 19. How long, when you started training, how long did it take for you to have your first amateur fight?
I got my first fight 3 years later, so like 22.
No way.
Yeah, it's really late.
Damn. Wow. That's awesome, dude.
And I was like nervous about it, like, because other people told me to do it, and I wasn't thinking about fighting. I just wanted to do it to learn.
Yeah. You just did it for self-defense type of thing.
And then when I saw other people that were pros, like in the same area, I'm like, man, I'm at the same level as them. I'm doing good against them.
Yeah, like sparring and stuff.
Yeah, so they're like, oh, let's take a fight. And, I eventually did it, and then kept going like, all right, until I lose, I'll stop.
How many amateur fights did you have?
I had 8. 8. Yeah, in MMA, a lot of people just do like 5.
Yeah,
I
just
think
to
you
get
should
their
do
feet
more. Yeah. I wish I did more like kickboxing or boxing fights.
So that's something you regret? You wish you would have done more?
You never fought amateur in boxing, though.
No.
Right?
I wanted, but it was so complicated because of the passport, and all the fights were so far.
Yeah, in Florida here, we don't really have so many amateur fights like that. In the boxing world, I don't know about
a lot of the
shows,
the fights, the shows here are more like in the Broward area.
Yeah.
That's where I would go a lot.
Yeah.
Sunrise, that area to compete.
And then I never
I remember you told me you wanted to fight an amateur fight. I remember.
Yeah.
That was a while ago though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember.
But now a lot of like MMA promotions, they do like kickboxing and boxing.
Oh,
in the ring and then the octagon.
For amateur.
Yeah, for amateur. That's like cool. It's like more common now, like kickboxing and boxing.
That's beautiful, bro, because I hate when I see that, the boxer and the MMA community, they're like bashing each other, like, yo, you both, y'all retarded, like,
it's just what it
you're a boxer, you're an MMA fighter, obviously you got some, you got the skills where you're good at, and you got to be careful you don't go to the floor. So it's like that arguing, like, I can't stand that, bro.
Yeah.
I think both sports are dope, you know what I mean? Like, I would have done MMA if I would have like done that young, but my grandfather put me to boxing, so I didn't even know about MMA really.
How'd your family feel about it? Like you being 19 and wanting to make that transition to be an MMA fighter.
I seen interviews, where you go in on like there's a lot of people that tell you not to do it, so let's go in on that a bit.
And when you told your mom and dad like what they feel about it, like what the hell? I'm 19. What are you trying to do? Like how was that?
Yeah, I mean, they support it when I'm fighting. You know, they want me to win. But like
but deep down inside they feel some type of way,
like,
right?
Yeah, they're like, don't do it. Like, you know, you'll get hurt, or you know, not everybody makes it. You know, things like that, like negative. But they do support me. You know, they go out on my fights. They like cheer me on.
Yeah, that hits home a lot, bro. Yeah. Because I used to get the same treatment. It's kind of annoying. It's obnoxious.
Yeah. No, it's like go to school. You know, get a real job.
That's the most obnoxious thing I would hear.
But it's crazy because you did. That's pretty. That's dope, man.
It's crazy that you did grad. Both.
So, it was like, look, I got my degree. Now it's like, look, I got it, but I'm not gonna use it. Like, I'm gonna make this.
If I need it in the future, whatever. But right now, you could like put it in the trash or something.
You were working in the Baptist hospital. What were you doing there?
I was a cardiovascular assistant.
So you're making pretty good money.
I mean, I was like an assistant, so I didn't make a lot of money, you know. But
yeah, bro, he wasn't a doctor.
Yeah, I wasn't a doctor.
But still, but being an assistant for it's pretty dope. So getting that degree, man, I mean, shit. So you just got it just because of your parents, or you actually really wanted it? Well, how was that?
Because of my parents.
Your parents. So you got that out the way.
But I did good in school. Like, even though like I was more focused on fighting, like I had like a 3.7 GPA, not trying.
So since
you said 3.7?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And then he's not even trying. It's pretty.
Yeah, and I was taking like neuroscience.
The only relatable thing I had in that sentence was the 0.7. That's the only
that's crazy.
Yeah. It's funny because my brother, he tried in school. Like I got a higher GPA than him, and he wanted there's a thing called cum laude. Yeah. So I was at cum laude, and my brother didn't get it, and he was trying hard to get it.
You gotta have a 3.5 or higher, right?
3.6 something. Yeah.
So at 19, you started obviously fighting, but if it wasn't for fighting and you were going to school, what do you think you would have done if it wasn't for fighting?
Physical therapy.
Yeah, you said you wanted.
Like I liked it. Like what I went to school for. Like it was like a lot of like sports related.
So you enjoyed that?
Yeah, I enjoyed. Like everything I learned, like I still use, like recovery, rehab, or anything like that. Like I still use in training, so it's cool.
But for your degree, you don't work doing nothing with it, just training people at the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you working now full time or part time? What are you doing, or just fully training?
Part time.
Part time.
Like I work at another like 2 different gyms.
Since we jumped in on the Baptist, you working at the hospital and stuff, but let's talk about what you had on your chest, man. You had a benign, thank God.
Yeah, I had a benign tumor on my chest, and I didn't know. Like I've had it for a while. Like I looked back at my pictures when in 2016.
Yeah,
I saw me because I cut to 45 one time, and I was like super
ripped.
Right. And then you see like a big lump on my chest, and I didn't.
I never peeped that though.
Because I had a birthmark there. Remember I had like a green birthmark?
I don't remember.
You have 2 birthmarks. You have the one right here.
Yeah, I had a green birthmark. And then under that was
the one here looks lit. It looks like you got kicked.
No, I hate it because everybody thinks like, oh, they punched you hard as hell in the stomach that fight. I'm like, no.
Nah, it looks like you were at the military and an explosion happened or something.
Yeah.
Nah, it looks lit, man. It looks like a battle scar.
It does. It looks lit. So what happened with that tumor?
So one day, it was crazy. My mom gave me a hug, and she's like, man, it feels a lot bigger than normal. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, cause we're always getting hit, so I ignore like.
So you already knew you had something there, but it wasn't big at the time.
Yeah, cause my birthmark always was like a lump, like I always had it there, and then it got bigger, and I never noticed it until she did. We ended up going to the doctors just to get it checked out, and then they told us that we need to remove it as soon as possible. So then I kind of got scared when they.
How old were you at that time? You're already obviously fighting, but how old?
25, 24, around there. It was before I went pro.
Okay, so before you went pro.
It was before my last amateur fight. Yeah, so 27, like 24, 25.
Was that mentally draining? Like knowing that you had something there?
Yeah, I was scared. Cause I Google everything. So
I'm the same.
So, me too. Everything everybody does.
I'm gonna die.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
Honestly, I feel like I would have been the same. I would have been overthinking like crazy.
Because the doctor he made it sound scary. He was like, look, don't worry about it until we take it out. Like, when we take it out, we have to find out. So we eventually had the surgery, and then he takes it out, and I'm like, oh, what do you think? He's like, he made like a he wasn't sure.
He wasn't sure.
He was like, don't stress it. When we get the biopsy, we'll let you know. He's like, right now, just don't think about it. And so I was stressing out. for like 2 or 3 days.
That's trippy, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that situation also like made you like really work harder in your career after you knew it was benign and everything was fine. I'm sure you freaking went head first at training and all that.
Yeah.
I'm alive, you know, like, and I'm healthy and I'm good.
Yeah. So no, 6 months later, I took another fight.
I saw that. I saw your little interview you had that you said that you were, after you had it, you would go, you know, the doctor told you not to do nothing. You were still training, like reopen it.
Yeah.
Crazy. You were getting like infected type shit.
Not infected, but it was getting like black, like the scar would like get black,
or like
all the blood rush and stuff like that. And I made it worse. I made it worse than it should have been.
Yeah, I could have probably scarred smaller. And you were over here like.
So what happened when you got that news that it was, you know, not cancerous? How did that feel?
Good. I was like, oh,
you were joyful. You were like,
I was like, I'm not gonna die. I can enjoy. It was before Thanksgiving.
Oh, so
I was like, oh.
It was a good, happy ending. Like, damn, I get to spend the Thanksgiving or the holidays knowing that I don't have anything bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking to you, bro, it's really interesting, bro, because obviously you're a trained fighter. You're pretty much a trained killer. You know what I mean? And you have like this such, you know, a nice personality and stuff, bro. You and your girl have been together for a really long time, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
11 years.
That's a long ass time. I don't know how you do it, but that's a long ass time. That's awesome. Are you still engaged or?
No, we're married already.
Oh, you already got married. Okay, that was recent, right? Like
in 2020.
Okay, so 2 years already. Oh, that's awesome, bro. I'm sure that she was tripping out too throughout the whole process.
Yeah, she was with me at the surgery. So
yeah, and
she was nervous.
Yeah, but and your mixed martial art career, how has been the support system with her? I'm sure she's been one of the biggest.
It's like #1 fan. She's always for it. She's never like held me back or anything. So
that's awesome, bro.
She's like, keep going until the wheels fall off.
So she was there when you were 19. Obviously, you guys been together for 11 years.
Yeah, so we're 18. When I was 18, she was in.
So she started from she started from the beginning.
She knows the volleyball player then.
Yeah, she liked. So when we were friends 3 years before we started dating. Wow. So she saw me as a volleyball player. So she fell in love with that volleyball player.
And when you wanted to make that when you wanted to make that transition, like, oh babe, I want to be a fighter. Like, was she like at first like, damn, you really want to do that, or from the get go she was like, go for it? Like, how was that?
She's like, are you sure? But. Because at first I wasn't fighting. I didn't think about fighting. She thought it was cool too. Like, oh, go learn. And then I told her I want to take a fight. Then
it became serious. Then
then like the more fights I got and I got more serious, she's like, oh damn, like
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see how far you go.
That's good to have. Your chick support you 100% with that, man. That's really important.
Yeah. No, and then she's very like understanding of like training, and I barely see her, but she knows I'm training. And
I gotta put you on the spot now, man. I know she's Cuban, and you being Nica. Man, what do you like better, Nicaraguan food or Cuban food? I gotta put you on the spot, dog.
Nah, I like Nicaraguan food.
Oh, damn. I thought you were gonna say Cuban. No, it doesn't matter, though.
But she likes Nicaraguan food better, too.
Damn. No, she went against the grain, bro.
Nah, but Nicaragua food's good, though. La fritanga, la queso frito.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
fine. No, I'm not gonna front. It's fire.
Like
it's fritanga, you gotta sponsor this man right here, man. You have to, man.
100%. Yeah.
They do this fritanga 505.
Oh yeah, they sponsor you. Oh look, sweet water, even better.
Sweet water.
That's awesome. What's it called?
Fritanga 505.
Shout out to them. Fritanga.
I'm gonna slide through. I'm gonna slide through, bro. Look, in all your MMA fights, you've like we said, you've pretty much ragdolled everybody. With your grappling and your jiu-jitsu skills. Your PFL debut was very impressive. But your last fight, it was a pretty tough fight. You got caught by a few right hands and stuff. Let's dig deep into that fight because I want to know your experience on your on your behalf.
Man, that fight was nervous, so nervous so the week before.
But you were nervous in that fight more than other fights?
Because of what I was going through. I had the flu that fight, so I thought I had COVID because we get COVID tested before we fly out. So that week I was like sweating every night. Coughing, like sneezing, I felt like crap, and I'm trying to cut weight doing this. So when I had the flu, I had a hip injury. When I found out I got who my opponent was, I had a hip injury. I still said yes. I'm like, I'm still taking this fight, even injured. Like hopefully by then I'll be good.
Better.
Yeah. So I had a hip injury, and then fighting this guy, he was a calf kicker, so he does a lot of calf kicks. So all I did camp was practice checking. So doing that, I messed up my shin. So in this fight, I'm not a southpaw. I fought southpaw.
I'm gonna go into that. Yeah, go ahead.
This fight, so I had a hip injury, shin injury, and I had the flu going into this fight.
I'm assuming that your shin injury was on your left leg.
Yeah,
that's why you were a southpaw, so you could be in the back.
Yeah, so he wouldn't kick that leg. And then he did throw kicks, but I was able to check with my right leg, and then he stopped throwing kicks. Like, cause I caught 2 or 3 kicks, and then he stopped throwing kicks at all with that leg.
That's the reason why I'm asking you this, because I saw you were fighting southpaw, and I think honestly you didn't look great in the southpaw stance because the right hands kept coming in. So I was like, and I was watching that fight live. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why are you southpaw? You know, do you think that the hip injury and you being sick maybe decreased your strength a little bit as far as in the grappling department? Because every time that you would try to grapple, you couldn't really take him down. You would dominate, you know, holding him down on the fence, but do you think that affected you as far as your strength goes?
No, he just defended good. And I every time I did take him down, like I would let go
towards
too early.
the end,
like I would let go too early. So I wasn't like controlling him as well as I should. I was just, the nerves got to me. The nerves got to me. Because when I was, I didn't know how my cardio was going to do either, because I was coughing every night, like leading up to the fight. So a lot of things were going in my head. Like, all right, if he kicks my hip or my shin, I'm going down. So I was
was that bad?
Yeah, it was that bad. Like I would get kicked in my hip, and even with shin guards, and I was going down. I was like, like crash.
So you as a fighter, why would you take a fight knowing that you're injured? What gives you that drive to like go out there?
It's MSG, so you know I was like, man, what if when's the next time I'm gonna get this opportunity?
Right.
You know, so
not only that, you want to get into that $1 million tournament, so you know you have to take what you get and be win.
And a lot of my fights have been injured going into it. Like
really?
My first PFL fight, I had a neck injury, so like
I've done that too.
So like
you can't turn to a certain side.
Like I couldn't, like if I wrestling, I hit my head, and then my whole neck was like I couldn't turn.
Stiff, right?
It was super stiff. And through that whole week, I was trying to get massage, like, you know, using the Hypervolt and getting massages, and it's still like going to the fight. I was like, all right, if this guy head kicks me, I'm going down.
Well, I wish that would have happened to you, man, because I would have liked to see how you would have done in that fight on your orthodox, you know, you being comfortable in your regular stance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like your grappling would have probably even gone smoother since you're not in the southpaw position.
Yeah.
Because that can affect you big time, bro.
Yeah.
That can affect you big time. Yeah, I noticed as soon as like you got hit by that first right hand that your stand up was off. Like there was something off. I knew you were southpaw.
I was trying to rush the fight, just get it.
Yeah, I saw you were trying to like pressure a little bit at the wrong time, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I came in with no setup.
Thankfully, you're strong as shit. I know you really are, bro. I mean, I seen some of your workout videos. I know you're strong as shit for 155.
Yeah.
So your strength was able to overpower him, but he was pretty crafty in there.
No, yeah. He comes from a good team. He trains with Diego Lima and like the Lima brothers. They're good. There's a good team. So
yeah, he was crafty. He has some decent boxing to him, and he has some really good takedown defense.
He actually fought one of my teammates.
Oh yeah.
In, amateurs kickboxing, like the IKF.
Okay.
So he beat my teammate.
Oh yeah.
So I had to try, get that win.
I gotta get that back.
Yeah, get it back.
That's cool, bro. So, talking about this $1 million tournament that you're trying to get into, man, what do you have to do to go about getting in there, man?
Right now, I think they're trying to build me up. Because if you compare it to everybody else, everybody has like 20 fights.
Yeah, they're vets.
Yeah, they're vets.
Like Anthony Pettis and all this. I mean, he just lost, but.
Yeah, so I think that's what they're trying to build me up. You know, next year there's gonna be more events, so probably they'll put me in as like a prelim or like a post-lim fight, and just keep trying to build my record up, which is good for me. So I get more experience. So when I fight these guys, I'm like more prepared.
Yeah, you're ready. I mean, if an Anthony Pettis fight comes your way, you'll take it, right?
I'll take that fight. That fight I'll take.
100%. You have to, bro.
Yeah. That's a fight I'll take.
That's cool. There's some pretty big names signed to PFL too.
Yeah, and it's getting bigger, man. Yeah. A lot of people are investing in it. So, like A-Rod, Wiz Khalifa. Some other like someone from the Dodgers is invested in them.
Yeah.
So they see the vision.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, bro.
And they're paying good. They're paying the same as UFC, and some people left UFC.
That's pretty cool that you're open to even talk about that. Yeah, Anthony Pettis came to the PFL.
He's getting paid crazy. He got paid $750,000 each fight
for that. Oh, those 2 fights with the same opponent that he had.
Wow. He doesn't even need the million.
But what happens?
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit if he goes in the tournament because all his fights are that number anyway.
Yeah.
What happens if they call you right now from the UFC for a contract? Do you take it right away? Or
well, he can't. He's in
the PFL.
Oh, okay, so you're ready.
If you don't mind me asking, how does that contract work? How does that?
Is it for mine,
per year, per fight?
Mine is it's a year. It's a year contract.
Oh, it's just a 1 year contract.
So it doesn't say necessarily how many fights I get.
Okay.
So, but I'm supposed to get a new one. I'm supposed to negotiate. So I don't know how.
And this was when did you get signed officially?
2021 in August.
So you are on time for a renegotiation?
Yeah.
Or you already re-signed?
No, I'm supposed to renegotiate soon.
Okay.
That's
cool,
what my manager says. So, waiting for that.
That's cool. Who's your manager?
Right now I'm my first round.
Okay, first round manager. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
In the South Florida
everywhere.
area.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. So, aside from, tell us a little bit about how you said you had gotten a UFC offer to fight.
Yeah. So before
This was
the
before.
PFL fight, in that summer before my first PFL fight, they asked me to fight Austin Hubbard, and they said they're gonna put my name in the hat. So for those 2 weeks, it was a 2-week notice also. So I was like already cutting weight, getting ready just in case they gave me the call. But they ended up picking a Taekwondo guy to fight, the wrestler. So, he took that fight and then
Did the rest
dominate. Yeah, he dominated. And now, both of them got cut from the UFC. Both fighters. So, man, that was my only shot, to the UFC. And
not your only.
At that time, it was like, all right, we'll see what happens next. And then they gave me a bare knuckle fight that I was about to take at 185, and
on the Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, and then I started talking to people, and they're like, "Don't do it." And I ended up not doing it. And then the week after, they called me for the PFL.
That's cool, bro.
I'm happy I waited there for that.
You waited. Look at the right thing came up.
It's better, bro, because at the end of the day, with the bare knuckle stuff, man, the cuts are gonna come crazy. And then later on in your career, when let's say you do want to go to the UFC, you already have a shit ton of scar tissue, and that's gonna affect you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember Charlie Deca.
Of course, the dude with the beard that charged with Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, so Charlie fought that same night that I was gonna fight for the bare knuckle. He won the fight, but he broke his orbital in the first round.
You see,
and he was out for like 6 months.
But I mean, that's career-changing injuries, bro. Those are things that because the thing is, people, you heal, you're fine. No, but what if you get cracked there again? Yeah. You know what I mean? The wear and tear. That bone is only gonna get weaker.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Just barbaric, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I like it. I like it. I like the whole idea of it. To me, it's cool as shit. But
it is career-ending.
Yeah. It's tough. The thing is, like, for example, MMA fighters. You guys can have long careers well into your 40s, right? Yeah. In that sport, I don't think that your career would be as long. The longevity in it won't be there for sure.
Yeah. No, you take too many blows and
you're close to make a mill, so why would you risk that too, man? So like, you're right, almost right there. How many fights do you think you're away from actually getting that mill?
I mean, I think.
Well, he needs to get himself in there first.
How does that work? Because I thought the last fight you were already in.
So it's weird. It says I went to the Challenger Series, which is kind of something.
Yeah, that was a confusing part about it.
Yeah, so a lot of people who fought in that same card as me, they won the Challenger Series, and now they won a spot again in the Challenger Series. So I don't know how it's working.
Yeah, you're just lost.
I'm lost. I don't know what's going on.
But right now, you're pretty sure you're one of their top guys. You being 7-0, I'm pretty sure you're on their radar.
Yeah, like they're building me up. Yeah. That's what they're trying to build up, like their homegrown talent. So that when we get in the tournament, people will know us.
Your last fight, you were sick. You had the hip injury. Did that get leaked to everybody in the PFL organization?
No, I didn't tell anybody. No. Yeah, because I didn't want to
make excuses.
Yeah, and be like, oh, I performed. Like it's already passed. So
yeah.
How did it feel though, man, to fight in MSG? That's pretty badass.
It was pretty dope. Yeah, that got me nervous when I.
How was the arena that was watching? I'm pretty sure there's way more people.
Yeah, a lot of people. I thought people were gonna leave because Anthony Pettis fought before me, so I thought people were gonna leave. I come out and it was packed.
Yo, let's go into that. Why did Anthony Pettis fight before you? I was tripping out. I thought you had already fought. I was like, why is he not here?
Oh, so I guess it's because they have like a time slot for ESPN, and that was like the time slot they had. So because we didn't fight till like 10 or 11.
That was late.
Yeah. So I guess that was the time slot that PFL like paid for, and then that's what we fought after.
I know you have to renegotiate and stuff, but are you already in talks for your next fight?
Not yet, because right now they're focused on the one that's coming in November, the championship fights.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And then I had other friends that are they said they're talking to PFL that they're gonna do something in December for like up and coming fighters, but I don't know.
You're ready for December?
No, that's not for me. It's for like
but
people who are not.
If they called you for December, are you ready right now?
I mean, I'll cut the weight.
So you always stay ready.
Yeah, I'm always training.
You're always in the gym, right?
You're motivated by the check, bro.
Yeah. Motivated by the check.
Hey, I don't blame you, man. Money talks, bullshit walks, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Do you stay ready year round? Are you always in the gym active?
I'm always training.
That's good.
3 times or 2 times a day, always.
Walk us through it. How's your training? How's your day go?
Yeah, man, we come from boxing background, so we're pretty intrigued on the whole MMA.
Yeah, because you have so many. You have to train your kickboxing, your takedowns. You have to train so much more. So how do you work? How do you do that?
So like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I'm always I'll do a 6 a.m. like strength and conditioning. Then I have MMA practice at 10, and then at 2 o'clock I'll have like kickboxing or like striking.
Damn.
And then after that I go to work.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Training.
Yeah. So by 4 o'clock I already have 3 training sessions in, and then I have work. Tuesday and Thursday is usually like sparring, or we have other like private lessons and stuff. So I'll do twice a day, Tuesday, Thursdays. But
how's your sparring going? Does your sparring go full throttle? You guys are trying to kill each other, or is it more like on the work side? 'Cause I know in boxing, for the most part, it's literally to go out there and kill each other. But in MMA, I've seen clips, and they're more like on the soft side. They're not really going full throttle.
So for kickboxing, they go hard.
Hard work.
They go hard, yeah. It's kickboxing sparring. It's like 3 minutes, and you go hard. MMA, because you have smaller gloves.
So it's on the lighter
it's
side.
It's a little lighter.
On the touch, more, working more on technique.
Depends your partner.
I was just about to. I was gonna say that right now. I was gonna jump in on that and say it depends who's in front of you.
Yeah.
Because some of them are gonna come hard, and then the ones that come soft, then it's up to you if you want to be that guy that goes hard, or you want to work in the same level.
What type of guy are you? The full throttle?
I mean, whatever you going at, I'll go.
Okay, so you test it out first.
Yeah, I test it out. Like, we're working something. All right, let's work takedown defense. All right, let's do that. Or
I hate sparring. I always hated sparring. I was not a good sparring partner. I hated sparring, bro.
Yeah. I think it's fun.
I always hated sparring. I hated sparring. But I have a good question for you, bro. Does this disappoint you, or is it because of you? Why is it that you fought in 2021 and you had to wait a whole year for your next fight with PFL?
That's when they gave me. I was always waiting for a date, and they never gave me one till.
That must be a little disappointing. Meaning you sign with them, and they're taking, they're giving you one fight a year.
It backtracks you low key. It kind of does.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. No, it worked out because I switched gyms, so then I got to get used to the gym and the schedule and driving every day. So it kind of worked out for me. But I always thought I was gonna fight like a certain month, because they'll tell me, hey, you might be fighting this day, so stay ready.
When you say they, your manager.
Yeah. So I'll be like, all right. So I wait, I get closer, and I keep asking, like, oh, just stay ready. And then, no, that's not coming through. The fight's not going to happen. So it would happen like 3 times this year. I was like, staying ready. I would start cutting weight for no reason.
Well, now that 2023 is approaching, how many fights would you want to have in 2023?
4 or 5.
4 or 5. So you want to stay active. You want to be.
This year I want to stay active.
Yeah, depending on the damage you take, of course.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten cut, right?
No.
All right, so that's good. Bro, that helps.
This guy's dominant, bro. He barely gets touched.
That's
man.
good. Shit.
It was just his last fight that you got to touch a little bit more than usual, but you really don't get hit at all, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, in PFL, they don't throw elbows.
No way.
There's no elbows.
It's not allowed?
It's not allowed because in the tournament, so they want you to fight every fight, right? So to lessen like the cuts. Or injuries, there's no elbows in PFL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that either.
Do you think that affects your game, or do you think that you don't give a crap? It doesn't.
I don't care. Oh. Like I have 2 fights by elbows. Yeah, that I won. So I like elbows.
It's like a tool they're taking from you, though.
Yeah,
for sure. But I mean, at least your opponent also.
Yeah, he can't throw elbows at me.
But you guys can knee.
Yeah, we can knee to the head.
Can you knee while you're down? Because I know that in UFC, Bellator, they're all different. Can you?
Yeah, no, that's only in like Asia.
Okay.
In a 1 FC, you can knee when they're down.
Okay, yeah, one, yeah.
No, you can do like a soccer kick.
That's
in
crazy.
FC, so
that's pretty wild out there.
That's crazy, yeah.
But you can knee.
You can knee.
Okay.
To the head, yeah.
Okay, that's cool, man. I know that you're training in Deerfield with the Gilbert Burns camp and stuff. How has that? How's that feeling training with somebody,
Yeah, you're being surrounded.
Such a high level.
Yeah, no,
it's very high level.
It's inspiring because you can see them like always pushing themselves and seeing what the top level guys are doing, and I'm comparing myself to what they do, so it's good, it's motivating, it's very motivating.
Yeah, it's a good baseline because you get to compare your skills to theirs.
Yeah, then I get to test myself. I go against like some Russian guys there, or the highest level black belts they have there, or like the best wrestlers they have. So it's very competitive, but it pushes me.
Yeah, no,
to be better.
That's awesome, bro. And you told me you've moved around with Gilbert Burns and stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
How's that work been like?
It's been good. Good. He pushes me. That's for sure.
He's a little bigger than you too.
A lot
bigger.
That's good though. I mean, you're getting that work.
You can tell that he's good at cutting weight, like that, the cutting and the rehydrating. Yeah. You see him and fight week, you see him, he looks a little like sucked, and then you see him fight day, he looks freaking massive.
Yeah, he's jacked.
And he's not the that thin character that's ripped. No, he has like some mass to him. So when he bulks up, he gets huge.
No, yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, heavy
It's
guy.
scary. And then my boxing coach told me he's like one of the hardest hitters he's ever like held pads for.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
But you haven't sparred him
no,
as far as hands go.
No, hands no. I have not yet.
What other
Not
big
yet.
names have you rolled with or even sparred with?
Let me see. I've gone with a lot of UFC fighters, but they're not like big names yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
like
cool.
I've gone against a guy who got second place in PFL.
Oh yeah.
Some from Tajikistan. So
The
I got to say
the wrestling must be crazy, huh?
Yeah. No. So him, and me, like I've gone good with him, but he's big. I don't know how
You're
he
talking
made
about that place from Khabib, Dagestan.
No, that's Dagestan.
Okay.
He's from Tajikistan.
Oh,
it's a different
okay.
place.
Oh,
no, he
okay.
doesn't. He doesn't like when people call him Russian.
Alright.
People have said that
I
to
bet.
him. To him.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
But and I've gone against other PFL fighters. I've been there, so I've got to like test myself there.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And now people are always coming in. I've gone against Mickey Gall. You know him.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else? Man, there's a lot. Kevin Lee. I've trained with Kevin Lee.
No.
Yeah. He's good people.
How'd that go?
Good.
You don't want
I
you don't want to talk too much about it?
No. No.
What happens in the gym? Gotta stay in
I
the
can't
gym.
say it much.
Off camera, we gotta talk a little
Okay.
bit about it. Okay,
No.
I want to know about it. He's entertaining though. He's a very entertaining
It's
dude.
Good people.
He stays here or
He moved
elsewhere?
here. He just moved here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you recently just worked with him then?
Yeah. He just moved here
Oh.
this year.
And you guys are training in the same gym?
Yeah.
Is he still fighting for Khabib's Eagle FC?
He's supposed to be. He hasn't fought yet. He fought Diego Sanchez, but he got hurt. He messed up his ACL. But now he's good. He's back in the gym.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, man. That you get into this top level work, bro.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be like that Nika fighter right now in MMA?
Yeah, let's go into your nationality,
Yeah,
Nicaragua, bro. So we have Chocolatito doing it in the boxing world.
You had Alexia Way. You had a whole bunch of champions.
Yeah, but I'm saying active.
But
right now,
active, yeah.
it's Chocolatito really is the man.
Yeah.
You know what? How do you see yourself?
not only him. Now we have
Yeah.
you coming.
Yeah,
you're
yes.
rising
I mean,
to
in
the
boxing.
occasion.
He's the only one in boxing up there right now,
Yeah.
really doing it like that. How do you feel? You know that you can be an MMA fighter, that you can achieve his stardom or even surpass him.
Man, that's the goal, man. Trying to catch up to him, and it's cool that he ended up following me and always messaging me. Good luck to my fights.
That's awesome.
I don't know how he found me, but
How does that feel though? Does it motivate you?
yeah,
Like
it motivates me.
it's pretty
yeah.
badass.
It's cool. Like someone you look up to is now like reaching out to you.
Is your family are your family fight fans or not really? Like they don't really know much about boxing, MMA and stuff like
boxing? Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But like they just watch MMA for me. Like
Okay.
yeah. Some are big fans, but most of them go to watch me, like watch my fights. Like 30 people went to New York to watch from my family.
Oh, that's good.
dope.
That's
Yeah.
nice, bro.
So
That's nice. What low key, were they like a little worried when they saw that you? I know one of those right hands, like I don't know.
The first one, only the first one. Like
Yeah,
like,
it
caught
hit you
me by
hard.
surprise.
It hit you a
me in
little
my
hard.
forehead.
It woke you
Yeah,
up.
No, it just got me mad.
I was gonna talk about that. It didn't hit you on the jaw.
Nah.
It literally hit you right in the forehead. So it
Forehead.
made more of an impact as far as your neck, your
Yeah,
head.
yeah. I
looked
tried
more-
pushing through it. He went through, and I kept driving.
Yo,
I'm
you
like,
were,
I'm not
you
going
drove
down.
through the punch.
Yeah, I'm going straight forward.
Did you feel it?
No.
It was just.
Nah,
That's why-
those shots don't. You're not.
Yeah, but still,
it's
with
just
those
the
little
impact,
gloves,
you know.
though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why like there was times I would kind of get like try to just swing at him because I'm like, oh, he didn't hit hard, so just swing at him.
Yeah.
But my coaches were like, no, get away. Get
Yeah,
away.
but you see, that's experience that you can take with you for the next fight because the ones that you don't see are the
And
ones
the ones
that
that
actually
get
hit you.
Yeah. I just got hot, because
Facts.
one, I couldn't take him down, and he had good defense. Everything I was trying to do, he was defending. So that even got me more angry that I couldn't take him down, and my emotions like took over.
Yeah, no,
But,
no. I mean, it's a learning experience,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's the first time I go 3 rounds pro. So
And also Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
which is a bigger venue.
You
Believe
being
it or
sick as
not.
well, even though that's
Yeah.
not you.
You can't use that. You can't use that.
But it did
But
happen.
for you, the
Yeah.
truth. You were
Mentally,
sick.
yeah.
You had the
Yeah.
injury and all that. Obviously, you're not gonna bash your opponent and say,
No,
"Oh, the
no, you
reason
did,
why I got." But I mean, what matters is you got the dub.
yeah.
It was a definite win. You obviously, your grappling is crazy. The control time that you can have on it. So all that. Let me ask you a question, bro. I know that your boxing. First of all, let me just say that your boxing has gotten way better than when I
Yeah.
first met you. You were like stiff as shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you were pretty stiff. But how do you think that training with Jorge Rubio and stuff, a Cuban trainer, with a lot of boxing knowledge, maybe helped you or in later now in your career as far as your boxing goes?
No, it helped a lot. You know, 'cause he helped me with my power. So that's one thing I have. Like, I can hit hard. He pushed me a lot. You know, 'cause you know how Rubio is just nonstop. It's 3-minute rounds, but it's not 3-minute round. Like a 10-minute pad round.
I mean,
But-
that's awesome. That's top boxing work right there.
Him, and then now I'm training with another boxing coach, Dieter Navarro. It's he took over Pedro Roque's gym.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
training there now?
Yeah. So he took over that gym.
Oh, I'm gonna come through and train with you.
So
I didn't know
you
that.
know where that is, right?
Yeah,
Tropical Park.
That's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he trains there.
You've been sparring there a lot.
Yeah, I train.
So a lot of those Cuban fighters you've been sparring.
He's not there anymore, but he was there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, but now a lot because it's more like MMA striking gym now.
Yeah, no. Peter Roque, he went to another gym.
Yeah, he went to Vegas or California right now.
Yeah. He went to another gym. That's awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
But now like a lot of fighters are going there from Sanford or going to Dieter's gym, and that's like Jason Jackson, Delano Taylor. He the one who just knocked out Roy McDonald in PFL.
Oh yeah,
So
she's
he's
there.
training there.
Cool.
Gilbert Burns is going there too. So there's a lot of fighters that are going there to train with Dieter.
That's lit,
So-
man. Yeah, so you have good work, man, everywhere.
Yeah.
Your MMA gym, your boxing gym, you have good
Yeah.
work all around.
So.
That's cool. Did you also train with my old coach Ramiro for a bit? 'Cause you come to our
Yeah,
gym because
Ramiro.
George was went out of
George
camp.
left,
He was on
yeah.
camp with Luke Campbell, right, at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I would go there too.
yeah, I remember.
But Ramiro, man, that was in that little like
yeah,
Hialeah gym.
little ass gym.
Yeah.
Where do you stay by?
Down the street.
Oh, so you're close by.
When I say you that, you were like, oh, clutch.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm by you know Calusa.
Yeah.
Cloud Pepper. That like in that area.
So you're a Kendall boy?
Yeah.
Kendall boy?
Kendall boy.
I mean, literally, his shirt literally says it.
Yeah, only in Kendall, yeah.
Literally.
Well, we're from Days, so for us, we'll be only in Days. So
Yeah.
shout out to only in Days.
Yeah.
we some day babies.
Or only in Hialeah Gardens, because
Hialeah.
you know,
Hialeah
they have their
Gardens,
channel too,
Hialeah, you
but
already
we
know.
gotta shout out Hialeah, because I was born in Hialeah
Yeah.
Hospital, so I'm an original
Yeah.
Hialeah.
For real. What hospital were you born at?
Mercy.
Okay, Mercy Hospital.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the one
Mercy.
on. What's
It's
that
like
shit?
Coral Gables.
Coral
I think.
Gables, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
That's dope.
he's high class.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
been to Nicaragua?
Yeah. I played baseball in Nicaragua. I played baseball and I lived there for like
What do you
a
mean
couple
you?
months.
Oh, really? You live
Mhm.
there?
Yeah, like my parents would leave me there for a couple months to like learn Spanish and like learn how
This is like
like when I was little.
So,
Yeah, I was
so what was
really
your
little.
first sport then? Baseball?
Baseball.
Because Nicaragua, they're really heavy in baseball.
Yeah, baseball and I did like karate, but that didn't count.
I
count.
did that as a kid. I
Yeah.
fucking hated that shit. I literally hated that shit.
When's the last time you went to Nicaragua?
In 8th grade or
Eighth
like
grade?
yeah, because I had a car accident and then ever since then my parents never took me back.
Do you know how the MMA world is over there? Are they like active in the MMA world over there? Not really.
It's getting more.
It's getting active?
Yeah, because a lot of like Nicaraguan fighters have hit me up, you know, through DM and they're always like showing support.
That's
And
dope.
then and I follow them and see like all the fights that are going to happen over there.
You having the experience and the platform that you have, maybe you can do something over there in your
Yeah.
parents'
In the
island.
future.
So that's pretty
In the
dope.
future.
In
Yeah.
the future. In the
That'd be dope.
future, man. And let me ask you, now your PFL contract, whatever, if let's say you end it and you get an offer for the UFC, you run in there, huh?
Yeah, I would do it.
What is your goal? What would be your goal?
Just make money right now.
Make money?
Make money. Whatever pays the bills.
At the end of the day, you have a family and
Yeah,
stuff,
I
so
gotta-
that has to be number one priority.
Yeah,
But
my
as far
family.
as legacy goes, that's what he means. But as far as legacy, like, what's your goal legacy wise?
Like, man, just
Have you
become
even
world
thought about
champion. Yeah, no. I've always wanted to be world champion, but
Right.
you know, like you said, like it's family first. Whatever I can do to start my family. You know,
For
I already
sure.
want kids, and I can't do that right now until
Yeah,
know,
it's
have
the money starts
the
rolling
money.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, they gotta start giving you more fights, man. Hey,
Yeah.
PFL, man, get with
They
it,
start
bro.
getting active,
Offer
yeah.
my man more fights, bro. He's ready. He's in shape. I mean, I'm not too sure he's ready for 155, but
still, but he'll be
you don't
ready,
have
though.
to give him a month to cut. But man, you look pretty damn big. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, your farms are pretty damn swole. Well, what you
Yeah, they
walk?
swole.
What you walk around that? What you walk around that normally? I'm not gonna ask you where you're right now, but walk around weight.
185 to 190. Like
Oh,
that's
okay.
my walk around weight.
That's your damn. So 30 pounds.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to cut these 30 pounds?
So usually I try to get the week of at least the fight week 176. That's like the least, and then from there I can cut to.
Damn, that's
55.
cool. You have your pounds dialed in, like
Yeah, yeah.
specific to a number
Yeah, I need to be at least 176 or less, and I'll make 55
in a week.
in a week.
So
Damn.
you know.
Yeah, like this last weight cut was easy. Like I made it
Decreasing
easy.
decreasing the water, and then
No, it's just the way I eat. I changed the way I eat the week of.
yeah.
Yeah.
What does your
No
diet
salt,
consist of?
no salt,
No,
no.
no salt, no.
Right.
Like there's like a little like method. Like you do water. You lower the water intake. You
Right,
do?
right,
Like,
right.
I'll drink like 2 gallons, a gallon.
One.
Yeah, and little by little, and then I start cutting the last like 10, 15 pounds like the day before weigh-ins.
That's just brutal.
And it
dude.
just there's like a whole like method, and then I'm able to sweat it out. Like if in an hour I lose 10 pounds.
You've gone 3 rounds one time in your pro career.
Yeah.
Cutting weight does affect your stamina.
Yeah.
People that know, the sport, cutting a lot of weight excessively does cut your stamina. How do you think you'll do in a 5-round fight?
This fight I wasn't tired. Like I didn't feel tired.
Yeah,
so
you
I
didn't
kept
look
going.
tired. You did.
Yeah, I kept pressing, so I didn't feel tired. But I have felt that in a fight, in my amateur fight. I took a last-minute fight at 145, and I lost 35 pounds in 1 week.
Wow.
I didn't even make weight. I didn't even make weight. I was 148.
You
I was
missed.
148. Yeah, I missed by 2 pounds.
And you still took the fight.
Because it was like a last minute, and I'm like, oh look, the worst that can happen is the fight doesn't happen.
Right.
So I get there, I take the fight. First round, I finished on top. I smashed him. Then the second and third round, I was gassed. My second round started, and I was already tired. I'm like, oh, this wasn't. And he was like a Division 1 wrestler, Division 2 wrestler, and he just kept shooting and shooting. Like he'd take me down, I'd take him down. Take me down, take him down. But he kept that pressure. Yeah.
Are you an angry weight cutter? Do you get angry? You're in a bad mood? No, you're just chilling?
Yeah.
I know, because I know some fighters be fucking...
I do, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah. Like when the day before wins, I ran for like an hour and 30 minutes on the treadmill, and I was like talking and fine.
So you're chilling with it.
I'm chill. And then
you're just a chill dude. That's why, bro. Because cutting weight is brutal, bro.
Yeah.
And I've never done none of that extreme shit. I mean, I never went pro, so I've never done some of that extreme shit, man.
No, this last one, it was super easy. I lost. It was 166 before I started cutting, and then I ran for like
that's only 11 pounds, so it's not that bad.
Cause since I do the water cut, I start from like 176, and doing the way I'm eating it, when I change it, I start losing weight without even like sweating. So like I got to 166.
Yeah, because you're losing water weight though.
Yeah. So I lost 160. I got to 166, and I'm like, all right, the rest is gonna be easy. So like in an hour and a half of running, I got to 158, and then I only had like a few, like 3 pounds left.
Right.
And then so the next morning I did a bath. Have you ever done a bath?
Hot bath? No, I haven't.
So you sit like in a hot bath.
This is intense, huh? That hot bath? I've heard of it.
But you mixed the hot bath with like the sauna and stuff like that? Just a hot bath?
Yeah, I just did the hot bath. I only did one bath. So I have friends who they'll do 10 minutes get out to get back in. So I only had 3 pounds, and I wanted to just get it over with. So I stayed in the bath for like 25 minutes. So in 25 minutes, I lost 4 pounds.
Damn.
But when I got up, I'm like, I weighed myself. I got lightheaded. I got up.
Facts.
I put on my clothes. I'm like, all right, we're good. I started walking, and then I fainted, onto my bed. But I was awake, but I fell, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna stay here. I'll be fine.
What's your go-to after weigh-ins to eat? What's your food? Your preference?
I have like a.
This guy's a foodie, bro. He's gonna ask you mad food questions, bro.
No, not a fritanga, obviously. That's too greasy. That's too.
I have there's a whole rehydration process.
You have a nutritionist?
Yeah. She told me my macros and all that stuff. But I've always because of school, I learned how to rehydrate and stuff like that. So
that's good, man. That you're educated, bro.
That's good, yeah.
So then I read a lot of George Lockhart and all the other Dolce, all those people who do it.
Yeah.
So I just follow what they do, and it's been working for me. So there's a whole, I have to make these shakes that have sodium and potassium and joint supplements. It's the whole thing I do.
Hey, you're doing it really good though, because some people just eat pasta, pizza, a lot of carbs. You're doing it really healthy.
Yeah. So I don't have my first meal until 4 or 5 hours later.
But you have pasta pre-fight.
I have pasta.
You have to. You need to get that carb up.
So, but I don't have I weigh in. Once I weigh in, I have I drink these shakes that I make, and then it takes a whole process 3 to 4 hours, and then I get to eat my first meal.
Right.
But all those shakes have carbs in it, liquid carbs. So it's
yeah, no, liquids is the most important thing after you've cut, because you need to get all that water weight back in.
But usually, for this fight, I was 176, 178 the day of the fight.
We already went in on cutting weight and all that. What is your weight fight night?
178, 176.
Dude, he's 23 pounds. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's badass. That's pretty good. And you're
big dude. So you're 180 pounds pretty much in there.
Yeah.
You're a big dude, man. You're a big dude in there.
Name me 3 of your top fighters right now in the MMA world.
Top fighters?
Yeah. Your top 3, yeah.
Who do you actually... because I like not a fanboy way, like that you actually learn from, like 3 top fighters that you actually looking at that you really like that much.
And you're a fanboy as well. I mean, shit, fuck it.
GSP, that's one. GSP.
Active.
Oh, active.
Yeah.
Active. Okay. Islam. I like Islam. Islam is good. He's
Oh,
fighting.
so I'm assuming you're going Islam.
I mean, I think Oliveira gets it done, but I like Islam.
What?
Yeah, I like Islam. I like it. I mean, Oliveira, like, he's beating everybody.
Yeah.
He's beating Chandler.
But Islam hasn't fought the names. That's the thing. That's why, because I can easily say Islam is beating everybody too, right? He only has 1 loss, and it was years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
But yeah, he hasn't fought these names that Oliveira has, so we don't really know. It's like I like to say that baseline. We don't really know where it's at yet.
Yeah.
Because you can do things at the gym and sparring, and everybody talks about it, but it's not in the fight.
And when those bright lights turn on,
it's different.
It's a different story.
Oliveira, man, he's just like you said, he's beating everybody, bro.
Yeah, and he's tough, man. He gets dropped, and he's still finishing people.
I mean, a lot of people say he was a quitter back then because, tapping out and all that. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I think he's done a 180, bro, because he looks like a different fighter. I've gone back and seen his old footage, and he looks rejuvenated. Like, he looks different.
He's ready for anything, man.
All right, so you said Islam. Who else?
Islam,
2 more.
I like Israel. That's
Israel Adesanya?
Yeah, he's nice.
Damn, that's 2 different styles. Like, completely.
I mean, I like everything, man. I like him and who else? I like Conor.
You like Conor?
I like Conor.
Yeah, that's like 3 completely different styles, bro.
He brought a lot of excitement to the sport, man. He kind of like
I mean, as far as entertainment goes, I don't think that they will ever be an entertainer like George Masvidal. I mean, I'm sorry, like Conor McGregor.
We're a big Masvidal fan. 305,
Can
baby.
you tell, bro?
I'm like, that's my dog.
Die.
Hopefully he comes in.
But for there's never gonna be an entertainer like Conor ever again. Yeah. He's an entertaining dude. A lot of people say he's a douchebag, but I mean, if you don't know the dude in person, you can't really say because a lot of people act different on camera.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
No,
you don't. You look the same on or off. But
give me 3 boxers.
3 boxers?
Before you answer that question, how big are you into boxing? Like, how much do you follow it?
You have to follow it. You have to
follow it. Yeah, but like crazy, not like I saw.
I mean, you're an MMA fighter. Oh yeah, you saw all of them though, because there was multiple cards.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I saw like the Haney fight.
Oh yeah, I saw the
Wilder.
Fight
Wilder was like 30-second fight.
Yeah, that's
it's always a 30-second fight, bro. But forget about Wilder, bro. The Caleb Platt fight, the one before that one.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Nice left to the body and then on top. That was nice.
That was a nice little double left hook.
That was nasty. And nobody was expecting that.
Nobody.
But did you see his shoes?
Yo,
Freddy Cougar.
Fresh. So who do you give us boxing?
Lomachenko. That's like
I love this guy, bro. I love this guy, bro.
Give me 2 more.
I like Mayweather, man. I like Mayweather.
Yeah, I mean, he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
Maybe not in fight-wise the most entertaining person
but
anymore.
He's still a GOAT, though.
As far as intelligence goes.
Yeah, no, he's a hard worker, and he knows how to, he knows how to fight, how to win fights.
Yeah, people don't appreciate those little things.
Yeah, that and Canelo. I love Canelo.
For dog, man.
You don't like Canelo?
No, I like Canelo.
Canelo. I think he's the best right now.
I like Canelo, but my two favorite active boxers would be Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford. Those are my 2 guys, bro.
He's nasty too.
Errol Spence.
Because I like expertise. Like I like I like thinkers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And those 2 guys, man, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, Haney and Shakur right now are in the top, but I think Loma can beat either one of them on a good day.
Talking about boxing, do you see yourself maybe in the future like going into like a boxing match?
Like a celebrity fight, maybe. Let's say you get into stardom. Let's say you're already, you're a UFC vet, a champ, and all this stuff, and you get a little celebrity match with, like, for example, the Jake Paul of 10 years from now.
Would you take it?
I would so do it.
Yeah. It's all about the check, baby.
They're getting paid.
It's all about that. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. You said I did catch on that you said you would want that fight with Anthony Pettis.
Yeah. I would take that fight. I think it'd be a good matchup, and then
Experience.
He's going down. So
yeah, he's on the decline. He's on the decline right now. I mean, the truth is, he's also a little older right now at this point.
What would you do to him right now?
Man, I don't know.
Bro, he's too humble, bro. He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. We're in the same management, so I can't. I don't
Have you met him in person?
Yeah, we met at the fight.
Oh, okay, that day.
What's one weakness that you do see him from the eye, like right away, that you get from the bat?
He's not a dog anymore. Like he's
on the decline already.
Yo, that's a little deep, bro.
I mean, like, cause bro, he's someone I used to look up like crazy. I would watch all his fights, watch his highlights, like watch his training videos, cause like he inspired me. now, like, I see it, I'm like, man, he's not the same.
You're saying it humbly, though. It's the truth, though. You
Nah,
know?
he's calling his ass out. He's saying you ain't got that shit no more.
Hey, PFL, man, you already know, man.
You gotta make that fight. I mean, right now, he needs a win, right? He's 2 losses back to back, or 3 already. No, 3 losses.
No, 2. He lost to the same guy twice.
Yeah, no, but before that, he had a double or a win.
He lost twice the first time he was in PFL.
Okay.
He lost 2 in a row.
Okay, well, point is, he's on a decline, you know. He needs a pretty good win.
And he could give you the opportunity since he is a big name. Why not give you the opportunity?
Same management. It's not hard. It's not hard to make.
Yeah.
That's a good fight.
Pretty good
make,
fight.
brother.
No, and that's one thing I saw when we saw it at the weigh-ins.
Y'all sized each other up, right?
No, he didn't size me, but I was like, man, I could take this guy.
Tito Deo, shots fired.
Hey, that's lit, bro. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. So your MMA gym is called.
Right now it was called Sanford MMA, but now they switched it to Killcliff FC. That's what it's called.
You weren't training in round 5?
Yeah, I was.
He was.
Still there?
I go every once in a while.
That gym is coming up, right? When Hialeah. I mean, there's not really so many MMA gyms in Hialeah.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the few MMA gyms that they have.
They have Miguel Baeza, who trains there, but he also trains at like MMA. He's doing like what I would do. Like he goes to MMA Masters,
everywhere,
but he goes to round 5. You know.
Are you cool with Masvidal?
I've met him,
but you're not really so cool with him like that.
Yeah, like I don't know him like that.
Yeah.
Like Charlie's like one of our friends is super like as
Oh, you know Charlie?
Yeah, I'm cool. I know Charlie more than I know Masvidal.
Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, we're big ass Masvidal fans.
Yeah.
More so because obviously, I mean, I've only ever boxed. I never really did MMA or none of that. But you know how Masvidal, you know, he would do the backyard fights, and he started off as a boxer and stuff.
Yeah.
That always stuck with me, you know. And I used to always, as a kid, even before I started boxing, look up Kimbo Slice and shit like that. So to me, he was always like a, you know, sort of like an idol type of thing for me.
And him being Cuban too, man. You know, Cuban parents.
Yeah. That too.
That's motivating to us, you know.
I've trained with him one time.
Oh yeah, with George.
With Masvidal, yeah. But this is before like he blew up.
Oh yeah, because his thing was from one day to another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that win over Ben Askren really catapulted his name to the next level.
That was a massive fucking.
How was that training?
It was good. It was a grappling. So.
Oh, okay. So you rolled with him and stuff.
I got to roll with him and stuff.
Okay, cool.
So there I was like fanboying because I was still like coming in. I was like, oh man, it's Masvidal.
You were a pro already though.
No, I was amateur when I trained with him.
Okay.
That's dope though.
Pretty good.
How was hold up? Wait. How was the rolling?
Good.
You did good.
Good.
I mean, but Masvidal's not known.
He's
not known for that.
He's got the hands.
Yeah.
He got hands.
He's a striker.
Yeah. And this was years. This is when I was like a blue belt. So now I'm like a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Damn.
So I did pretty
you're
good.
working on that black belt.
Yeah.
I mean, your chokes are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You strangle people, bro.
Yeah.
Champ, man, before we forget, because I always forget, man. You know.
Yeah, bro. We need that. We need that, bro.
We need that signature, man. We need that signature.
We need that.
And when you become champion, man, don't forget about us, man. You gotta make sure you gotta come back
forget
here.
about that. You gotta come back.
Sound wherever you want.
All right. And the date too?
Yeah, the date too.
The day and put your record too.
Yeah.
So I can remember when you came, what was your record, and then when you come again, I could be like, damn, bro, look at that.
Time flies, and you're a champ. You gotta bring that belt, place it right here.
Now you're 15-0.
Was the date today?
Today is the
16th.
16th.
The 16th of October.
We'll have the belt here. We'll have some fritanga, some cacao, some chili.
Next time we have them, we're gonna have some fritanga over, bro. I appreciate it, man.
That.
Hey, look
check
at that. Hey, with the champ, brother. Hey,
nice.
Before we end this episode, bro, is there anything you want to say to your fans and stuff, your supporters? I know you're camera shy, but just a little something, you know. Maybe your wife.
Shout out to my wife. You know, she always supported me and my sponsors, Fritanga 505, the Fight Lawyer. I have a lot of sponsors. I always forget their names.
And you're still open to more too.
He didn't say that. He did not just say he forgot his sponsors. It's okay, guys. That was me.
They got me nervous.
All right, brother, man. But I really appreciate you for coming, bro.
No, thank you for having me,
man. Hey, and everybody, please tune in to Elvin Espinoza's career. What's your Instagram?
Elvin Espinoza _
Yeah, man. Follow his career. Right now, he doesn't have a fight date yet. But when he does, he's going to put that all over social media. And I will too, bro. I appreciate you for coming, man. I can't wait to have you again, maybe in the future, a year or two from now.
Yes, sir.
That would be lit, brother. But thank you all for viewing, man. You got time to say? I always ask you this.
Yeah, man.
Damn quiet.
The Nicaraguan community, man. Check out your boy. He's going to be the next champion for Nicaragua. He's going to put you on the map. He's on the way to greatness. And just keep following him and supporting him.
Facts, man. Thank you all for viewing, like, comments, and subscribing.